Yeah.
That nigga Biden said, nigga whispered at the end, man. So you tell you they will whisper much and change their calendar. Matter of fact, what is that? See, that's Wisdom of Solomon 14. He will whisper much and change his countenance.
So like, his words were soft like butter.
Oh yeah, come.
His words were soft as hell. Just cute.
That nigga says at the very end, get vaccinated. And he whispered that shit. Man, the scriptures got you pegged, Esau. You got that? He will whisper much. Okay. It might be still in.
Yeah, I think it's in there.
About to continue. Select.
Oh yeah, come.
Yeah, continue.
It says.
See, man, the Lord got you pegged, Esau, man. It's clear to the believers. But like that dumbass Jake that just rolled by, calling himself making a mockery. But the Lord got something for you, man. Go ahead,
all right. Verse 16 again, it says, an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips.
Yeah, he was. Hey, just go get it. Go ahead.
But in his heart, he imagines how to throw you into a pit.
Listen, he know you ain't gonna go get it. So he trying to goddamn throw you into a pit, man. When martial law kick off. When it's time for the FEMA camps to be enacted. Because they all over. They just wait for the green light to go, man. Go ahead, Al.
He will weep with his eyes.
Yep.
But if he find opportunity.
Yep. Oh, he got opportunity, man. Through the spirit. You know, the Apostle Ramlan, you know, Delta, go in the Hebrew word door, you know, and he was going to use this as an opening, all right, to try and bring in his new world order, man. So when he find opportunity, he what?
He will not be satisfied with blood.
See? This devil is not going to be satisfied with blood. He's coming with great wrath. Matter of fact, hold that, get that right quick.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
See? The dragon was wroth with the woman. This dragon, this old serpent, it's called the devil. Got that Esau Edom. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
See? It's war talk, martial law, man. Warlike law. That's what they getting ready to enact. Because everybody's not going to take this thing. What you going to do? He want chaos. He want blood in the street. He wants sedition so he can bring in the what is that? Order. You know? The order out of chaos.
Come with the solution.
Yeah. He makes the problem.
Yep.
And then comes with the solution. Go ahead, Al.
Which keep the commandments of Yahweh.
See? Go ahead.
And have the testimony of Yahweh.
Which is the spirit of prophecy. Oh yeah, the devil, he want to come get us. But guess what? The Lord gonna have that hedge protection. You got to put something?
Proverbs 4:16.
Yeah.
For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Read that again.
For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Yeah, they sleep not, man. That dude look like his ass been tossing and turning, man. He look like 102, 70-year-old, 80-year-old. You know these elites ain't been getting no sleep, man. They been jamming his ass, and you know he said to the reporters, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what they said. That nigga admitted he's a handler. That's how I see this. This is what your kingdom is in and all. Fight it.
Yeah.
Fight it. Straight dementia, pedo. You know? Go ahead,
And their sleep is taken away.
Yep.
Unless they cause some to fall.
Except they cause some to fall. Esau, the brother said it so beautiful. Esau was set up to guide you, to hold your hand to death. You know? He's leading you to death. So if you take the hand of Esau and walk with him, he walking your ass straight to the grave, man. Was it more than that?
No, that's
okay,
good. Yep. All right. Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee,
if adversity comes
upon
thee,
it's a lie.
If adversity come upon thee,
Yep.
thou shalt find him there first.
There you gonna find him. See,
Yeah.
you gonna find him there first. You over It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Who is this him? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The ungodly man. Go ahead, Al.
Don't he pretend to help thee?
See? You gotta take this thing. It's for the whole nation. Well, this shit don't prevent you from getting whatever is out there.
Yeah.
What the hell is you talking about? Go ahead, Al.
Yet shall he undermine thee.
Yep,
He will shake his hand
yep.
and clap his hands
Go ahead.
and whisper much.
See? And with go ahead and take that. Just get vaccinated. That nigga he whispered in the mic.
That's him, man.
Oh man.
Damn.
At the very end of his
Damn,
speech.
yeah, bro.
Get vaccinated.
That's kind of like he whispered the whole time while he talking too, though.
Yeah, man. He's trying to speak sweetly with his lips.
Esau being made fair, man.
Hey man.
The spirit of power, y'all about to see outside.
The Lord got you pegged, man. That's why we don't trust your ass. We don't trust our enemy. Your enemy don't have nothing good for you. You got it, man.
And change his countenance.
Yep. Hey, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's changing his countenance. That nigga had the Joker smile going on, man. He ready to put you Jakes in them FEMA counts, man. I'm telling you. And people don't realize this thing is all about rulership. That's why he coming down like he is. Because he still want to be in rulership. But his time is up. It had already ran its course. Hold that. Hold what you got. I know you got a little bit more.
No, that's it on
That was it on that?
12 times.
Okay, cool. Yeah, get split
That's Proverbs 26, so verse 24. He that, no, it's like 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Read that again.
When he speaketh fair,
Yep, when he speak of fair,
believe him not.
don't believe this nigga, man. Don't believe Esau. Your mortal enemy. With a perpetual hatred. Now he getting ready to throw you off. He said, you can't eat, you can't work unless you get that thing, man. That's what this nigga saying. Go ahead, all right.
That's that staff of bread.
Hey, man. Lord, break it.
Yeah.
But it's a contrast. There's also a duality with Yahweh Shalom.
Yeah.
You got it.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Yep, 7 abominations. This means his line of thinking is completely abominable. This nigga can't get right. Go ahead, Al.
Whose hatred is covered by deceit.
Yep.
His wickedness.
Ooh, it says whose hatred is covered by the sea. That Biden he's showing them horns. We like this, Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, we know you hate us. Go ahead and do what you gonna do. Jake, I did this. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Just like that damn Jake with the damn army. Man, I ain't taking it. That nigga came back a week later, man. I gotta consider my family.
Yeah, man.
I gotta consider now, nigga. And you go ahead. You.
If I make, that's them niggas that left, you know what I'm saying, Gideon.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
the
man.
niggas that left.
Yeah, man.
They start considering their family and shit.
Yeah, man.
You know
That's right. That's a beautiful point. You gotta be steadfast in your house by yourself, man. You can't waver. You got it out. Start that part from when you started it. As you see.
Okay. Let's see. 20, to believe him not.
Yeah.
Okay. When he speaketh fair,
Yep.
believe him not.
Go ahead.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart,
Yep.
whose hatred is covered by deceit.
Yeah. Whose hatred is covered by deceit.
His wickedness shall be showed before
Woo!
the whole congregation.
Oh, see, his wickedness shall be shown before the whole congregation. That's a badass. Ain't that what we saying? This devil is ready, man. You can't see that.
Yeah. It's like if I may say, it's like Lord really break it down to you who the devil really is too, man.
Yep.
You know, really bringing it out, man.
Matter of fact, before you get there, get Sirach 39 and 24. Let's see. This is high level knowledge, man. This ain't for the goddamn for the LeBron James and the Boosters and the 2 Chainz. You know, this ain't for them. This is some high level knowledge, man. These guys are low level.
Yep.
You gotta rap about taking another man's woman. You low level. Yep. In the eyes of your how about shout, but in Esau's Kingdom Bizarro world, you on fucking top.
So like you got to sign out.
Oh yeah, it's on the wicked.
Yeah, you get
This book of Sirach 39 and verse 24.
Yep.
As his ways are plain unto the holy,
Yep.
so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
So are they stumbling blocks into the wicked. That's why the brother said the Lord is really laying it out plain who this devil is. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear. Everybody don't understand this truth. Everybody can't get it. And that's a beautiful thing. Because if everybody was able to get it, it wouldn't be precious. Salvation is precious. Getting away from the foot of our enemies is precious. But Jake, I'm going to still give back that nigga being on the side of the car to be a fool, basically.
You got to have room for them. This book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1, for the ungodly said,
Yep.
reason with themselves.
Yeah, the ungodly. Boy, who are the ungodly? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The wicked. Matter of fact, can you hold get Malachi 1? Start at 3.
It's the book of Malachi. So like just the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 3. And it says, and I hated Esau
And I hated Esau. Go ahead.
and laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Yep.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished,
Yep.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Continue.
And they shall call them
They shall call them, go ahead,
the border of wickedness.
the border of wickedness. Where ungodliness begin, that's what Esau is up. The border of wickedness. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
See? The Lord gonna hate you forever, man. Go ahead.
And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say,
That's it on there.
Con.
Read that from the top again.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1, for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves,
Yeah, the wicked reasoning within themselves. Go ahead.
but not aright.
And the Lord said, this ain't the right. So you already off in your mindset, Esau. Go ahead.
Our life is short and tedious,
Yep.
and in the depths
See
of
that?
a man,
So like, see, they can't bring their mind around reincarnation. They think they just gonna live out their life, do all the wickedness they can do, and then once they die, it ain't no recompense for that. No, man, you gonna get that back. Matter of fact, real quick, let's prove that. Colossians 3 and 25. You gonna get that back. See, you reasoned within yourself, but not a right. Before you get that, read that part again. That last part.
but not aright.
Yep.
Our life is short and tedious.
See, our life is short and tedious. But we come back, and you're gonna get back what you put out. You got that in Colossians? Go ahead.
Colossians 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong
He that doeth wrong.
shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
Yep.
And there is no respect of
So
person.
you gonna get it back. You think you got away. Go ahead.
And in death of a man there is no remedy.
See? Go ahead.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
These niggas reasoning within themselves. Reasoning within themselves, but not a right. Oh, you looking for that?
Yeah,
For we are born at all adventure,
Yep.
and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
See? That's what these niggas think, man, but not right. All this wickedness you done laid down, you don't think you gonna get it back. That's why Christopher Long said he could put his sword down for 1 hour, slaughtering the natives. All right, our brothers and sisters, man. Go ahead,
For the breath in our
But
nostrils
see, he didn't think he was gonna get that back, but he gonna get it back. Go ahead,
is as smoke,
Yep.
and a little spark in the movement of our heart,
Go ahead.
which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ash,
Yep.
and our spirit shall vanish
See?
as the soft air.
Dumbass. Your spirit go back to your house by shower shine. And then you come back and have your judgment played out on the earth. They reason within themselves, but not aright. Continue.
And our name shall be forgotten in time,
Yep.
and no man shall have our.
That's why you have these certain avenues with their names or certain monuments or certain parks or certain schools because they think they're gonna be forgotten. Go ahead.
And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
See?
And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud,
Go ahead.
and shall be dispersed as a mist
Yep.
that is driven away with the beams of the sun,
Go ahead.
and overcome with the heat thereof.
Go ahead.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away,
Yep. Go ahead.
and after our end there is no return.
Yep. See that? That's what they think. After the end, there is no return. Go ahead.
For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
Praise. Go ahead.
Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present.
Yeah, let us be wicked as we can be. Let us destroy the earth. Let us oppress the righteous people. Matter of fact, continue.
And let us speedily use the creatures like as in you.
See, this nigga done killed up all the damn buffalo. There's a reason why you got an endangered list. Because this goddamn devil's in power. He's using up everything. You're a big ass kid. I'm the scripture say, if you can find that, woe to when your princess eat your king. Proverbs. Yeah. Woe to when your princess eat. Yeah, because Esau's a big ass kid, man. Why do you think the Lord said woe? Because it's to your destruction. They ain't looking well till you're going, oh, that was what Biden said. I'm not just the president. I'm the president of all Americans. I'm doing this for all Americans. Man, get the fuck out of here. But this is devil reasoning within himself. And the Lord got his ass on the trick bag, man. You found that out?
It's like they got that you only live once spirit. You know.
Yep.
Think that shit ain't gonna come back home.
That's why you got Jake in that same mindset. And they fully set it up to do evil. Oh, get Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 right quick. First person get it. Read it. So right, 8 and 11. You got that proverb?
It's Ecclesiastes.
It's Ecclesiastes. So lock it. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 10 to 16.
Yep.
Woe to thee, O land,
Yep. Oh, land, go ahead.
when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning.
See, when that king is a child, fucking Esau is a child, man. And thy princes eat in the morning. Lord said, woe to you, man. That's what we dealing with. This nigga using up we reading right here, using up all the resources, using up the people. Now he own everything. Well, now what's left to own? The people. That's what this thing is coming down to, the digital art, the MOTB. You other counts, you gonna be shamefaced, man. Because you ain't want to hearken to the words of Yahweh by Shah. You thought it was a game. Well, it's getting real serious now. Go ahead. You got that? You know something? Yeah, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, real quick.
It says, because sentence against an evil work is not.
Call it out.
Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, and verse 11. Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily.
See, because sin is against an evil work is not executed speedily. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Fully setting them to do evil. Meaning they don't consider that they're going to have to pay for that. They're going to consider that the Lord has judgment prepared for them. Esau so goddamn prideful, man. You gonna wipe that goddamn smirk off your face. The Lord gonna wipe that smirk off your face, man. And you don't realize, man, this is a sign of your kingdom falling. Because it's gonna be sedition. It's gonna be class war. It's gonna be race war. And you think you did it, but it's really Yahweh Shah who did it. Right. To bring forth the kingdom.
You got that. Let us, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointment.
Go ahead.
And let no flower of the spring pass by us.
Go ahead. They plucking up all the damn flowers too, man. Oh, this pretty. They ain't gonna die in a couple of days. This nigga, man, cutting down the rainforest. That's what gives you oxygen. That gives you life, man. Go ahead, Al.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds.
Yep.
Before they be withered.
Go ahead. That nigga crazy, man. We dealing with a real kid. And we sitting we're no longer riding on Esau through the spirit, through our mindset, call all y'all about shout. But you got Jake sitting in the passenger side with a kid. He can't even see over the steering wheel. He going 90 on the freeway in the wrong direction. That's Esau. You bound to die. For those who I'm telling you, man. Go ahead, Al.
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuous.
Yep.
Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Go ahead. Hey, these certain damn parks and stuff. Hey, the park we in. This is a token of their joyfulness. When they sick them dogs on you, Jake. Come on, man. Go ahead, Al.
For this is our portion.
Yep, see? Go ahead.
And our lot is this.
But they don't realize their portion is really slavery. Remember, they reason within themselves, but not a right. Your portion is slavery. Go ahead, Al.
Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
See? Let us oppress the poor righteous man. And that's what we're getting ready to see, man. This thing is really aimed at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who know you Israel, man. We just read where the devil was wroth with the woman. He came down on the remnant. The remnant is the elect of her seed. Everybody is not returning to Yahweh Shah. But we're going to trust in the Lord. We fear the Lord more than we fear man. What can man do to you?
Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
Yep.
Let us not spare the widow.
Yep.
Nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Yeah, these are all similitudes for the elect. All right, for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
See, let our strength be the law of justice. What they have prescribed, what they have written down already, man. That's what's going to be the law of justice. That's why they getting ready to come with harsher draconian laws, man. Australia was a test run. You know? Now you're going to get ready to see this thing kicking in full gear. Go ahead, Al.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worse.
See? They think we feeble. They think we don't have a power to protect us. But they sadly mistaken. Remember, the Lord said he's going to lift up a standard against them. These niggas don't realize they are a part of the movement that the Yahweh Shah has laid out. Go ahead, Al.
Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous.
Yep.
Because he is not for our turn.
Hey, we ain't for your turn. We ready for your kingdom to end. Time is up. And the Lord said you ain't going to go past one day of your rulership. You got something right quick? Go ahead.
There's Proverbs 11:29. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
Yep.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise of heart.
See? The fool. Who is Esau Edom? When you read that Joel 30. So read that last part again.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise of heart.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise in heart, your mind. And who is wise? Who the Lord is giving wisdom to the hopeful elect? The ones who's doing the things that's well pleasing to him. Remember, the Lord said he loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. So if you ain't dwelling with wisdom, which is what the spirit of prophecy, guess what? The Lord don't love you. The Lord don't love you. You got a precept?
I had that fools in Job.
Yeah, read that.
This book of Job, chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools.
Yep.
Yea, children of base men.
Yep.
They were viler than the earth.
And this man Esau, man, he's violent than the earth, man. You will be well to eat something off the ground before you eat something out the hand of these fucking devils, man. Go ahead,
And he is clean contrary to our doing.
Yeah, we are clean contrary to your doing. Go ahead.
He upbraided us with our offending the law.
Yeah, man. You give moles rights, right? You try and put a QP, whatever number or letter you want at the end of that thing, man. We hate you for offending the law. Everything is out of question. So hell yeah, we ready for you to be out of power. Go ahead,
And objected to our implement the transgression of our education.
Yep. Go ahead.
He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High.
Yeah, man, that's what we do. But we do have the knowledge of Yahweh by Shah. We profess to have the knowledge of the Most High. Go ahead.
And he calls himself the child of the Lord.
And then you in hell, yeah, we do. Go ahead.
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
See? We over a year ago, we warned you that this nigga was gonna mandate that thing. And if it wasn't gonna come through the government, we said that he was gonna put pressure on these certain businesses, these private businesses, to mandate that thing. And now you see it enacted. We're proving this nigga thoughts. He just gotta come with it now. He just gotta go and pull out the sword. No more the deception. You know? Now he just gotta go and pull out the sword and say, get down or lay down. That's what he gonna do. What you think Jacob's trouble's about, man? It's for you, Jake. Why you think they made you the face of the C-19? Then they made you the face of the Vanessa. Then they said, if you don't get it, you can't work. If you can't work, you can't eat. You can't go to certain establishments. Well, who is that aimed at? They aimed at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead,
He is grievous, he is grievous unto us even to behold.
Go ahead. Oh, matter of fact, read that one more time.
He is grievous unto us even to behold.
See? They watching us live right now. Why you think certain brothers' channels be getting striked? Or you get pings? They can't do nothing, man. They crazy. They ain't getting no sleep. They was cheering when Biden did that shit yesterday. Yeah, we finally gonna get him now, nigga. That nigga, hey, he crazy, man.
Oh.
Go ahead,
For his life is not like other men.
Yep.
His ways are of another fashion.
Yeah, our ways are of another fashion. That comes out of the mindset that Yahweh Shah has drawn us away from Babylon the Great and drawn us near to him. Our mindset, our ways are of another fashion. What make you move don't make us move. Go ahead,
We are esteemed of him as counterfeit.
Yeah, you are counterfeits. You are not the men and the women of the Lord. Go ahead,
He abstaineth from our ways as from filthy.
Yeah, man, you fucking nasty devils, man. We abstain from your ways. We don't want to be like that to you. What it say? Matter of fact, let me get it right quick. Is that get I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 10. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 1. think that's what it is. It may be Sirach 10 and 1. Let me see. He that touch a fish, 13 and 1. Where's Sirach 13 and 1? Yeah, man, read that last part again. Yeah, that's it.
We are abstained of him as counterfeit.
Yep.
He abstained from our ways.
He abstained from our ways as filthiness. Read that.
It's Sirach 13 and 1. He that toucheth pitch
He that toucheth pitch
shall be defiled therewith.
See? Go ahead.
And he that hath fellowship with a proud man
Yep.
shall be like unto him.
To have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. Yeah, we abstaining from your ways, man. That's like you having on the same uniform. You think the Lord is making a distinguish? Nah, he looking for that thawat. If you ain't got that, he keep killing your ass. You ain't gonna be protected.
Old and young.
That's it.
You know.
Maids and women and little children. Lord is no respecter of person. You got that.
And making his boast that the Most High is his father.
Yeah. How about Shah is our father? What you gonna do about it? Well, we finna read what this nigga gonna try and do about it. Hey, we are meant to declare all the gospel of Yahweh Shah, good or bad. So you can be girded up in those times. You can be stable. You ain't gonna be, man, these folks finna get ready to bug the fuck out. Go ahead, Al.
Let us see if his words be true.
See? Go ahead. Then we finna go into what this nigga thinking, man. But not right. Go ahead.
And let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
See? Go ahead.
For if the just man be the son of the Most High,
If the just man, when Lot found just, right? Just Lot. Go ahead.
he will help him
Go ahead.
and deliver him from the hands of his enemies.
See that? And we just started to see that spirit. Who our enemies are? These other nations. The real Persians get ready to come, man. What's that? What's the last movie called? Forever Purge.
Yeah, man.
Forever. Go ahead,
Come. Let us examine him with despitefulness
Yep.
and torture,
Yep.
that we may know his meekness.
See? There's going to be certain brothers get thrown in concentration camp. All right? And if you haven't been girt up with the spirit of Yahweh Shah, all right, you haven't taken this thing serious, you're going to fall apart in that bitch. You're going to be had in derision. I'm still holding that second Ezra, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And prove his patience.
And prove his patience. We're going to wait on the Lord. You got to remember, what did Yahweh Shah say to Pontius Pilate? You have no power over me of what was given you by my Father. Come on, man. You got to remember who your Father is. The one who writing the narrative. The one who's writing the script. The one who's dictating life right now. And Lord, arm ain't too short to say. Period. Go ahead, Al.
That's a cold precept to remember in them times too. Because Esau, he gonna try to hit you with the, nigga, I killed you. Like, your life in my hands. You say that, now you don't.
Hey,
You
man.
can't,
What is the story of the 7 brothers?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They that's the mindset the Lord gonna put on you, man. The ones his elect, he gonna put that mindset on you, man. Of course, we don't want to die here. You know, we don't want to be here dead in Babylon, even though we know we're gonna, be the first ones. We don't want that. You know, just being honest. I don't know who do. But if that comes to that, guess what? We know the ending of the story. We know that what the Lord said it was gonna happen. See, it's way better with the Lord than him. Come on, man. And the Lord gonna put that mindset on us, man. Lord willing, we those men. You had more on that?
No, I ain't reading
Okay.
it. I
Who was reading? You was reading. So like, go ahead.
Let us condemn him with a shameful death.
See? These fuckers, man. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, man. What did they do to the 7 brothers, man? They threw the first brother in fucking hot oil, man. Go ahead,
For by his own saying he shall be found respected.
See? Go ahead.
Such things they did imagine and were deceived.
Yep.
For their own wickedness has blinded them.
Go ahead. Yeah, their own, see, they imagine these things, but they are deceived. Their own wickedness has blinded them. Go ahead.
As for the mysteries of Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
go ahead.
They knew them not.
Yeah, they don't know the mysteries, man. You don't know that you come back and you gonna get that recompense. The same ones that did the shit to you, the Lord gonna have them in your field working, and you can do whatever you want. And we ain't gonna do the shit they did, the grievous, nasty, butt-breaking shit like, but man, that rider, I ain't gonna be there for a reason. Go ahead,
Neither hope they for the wages of righteousness.
Yep.
Nor discern a reward for blameless souls.
See? They don't discern a reward. But we understand it's a reward. They're not selling out the Esau. Go ahead,
For the Most High created man to be immortal.
And that man is the elect. Those certain men were created to be immortal. Go ahead.
And made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Where you at? Yeah, continue.
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Yep.
And they that do hold of his side do find it.
Woo! That was through the spirit. Esau guiding your ass to the damn death. You riding in the same car with him. Read that last part again.
Come. And they that for the Most High created man to be immortal.
Yep.
And made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Yep.
And they that do hold of his side.
And they that do hold of his side, you abiding with this devil. You abiding in the world. They that hold to his side, go ahead. Yeah, what is that? Isaiah 13? Yeah, get that. Matter of fact, read that one more time.
And they that came, and they that do hold of it.
Yep. Matter of fact, start from the top, officer.
Nevertheless, through the envy of the devil came death into the world.
Go ahead.
And they that do hold of his side do find.
Do find. You gonna find up being with Esau. Read. You got it. All right, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yep.
And everyone that is joined unto them,
join unto him, you head on his side. Go ahead.
Shall fall by the sword.
You gonna die. That's it on that end. Go ahead and get that.
It's 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days?
Go ahead.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Yeah, man, we at the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. Ezra was asking that, woe is me, woe is me. Who will take in a 96 Mustang? Probably got a Cadillac converter stove. That's why that bitch so loud. Start that over. Huh?
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Yep.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Go ahead.
The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
Yep, the power shall stand in fear. When these class wars and these race wars, man, they're gonna be standing in fear. Even though we know it's for the Lord to bring forth the kingdom of heaven. All right, they gonna be standing in great fear. We ain't gonna be unstable. Go ahead.
The beginning of evil.
Yep. Bad times. Go ahead.
What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yep. Go ahead.
Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish, are sent as scourges for a memory.
Yep.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Yeah, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Matter of fact, 2nd Ezra 15. Now I'm gonna get you a little argue. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. And that's what the Lord has sent out certain scourges, all right, to bring to remembrance the mind of the elect. Everybody ain't gonna catch on to what's going on. And we see it manifest because the Lord that gave us eyes to see and ears to hear. You got it now.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra,
Yep.
chapter 15, verse 14.
Yep.
Woe to the world
Yep.
and them that dwell therein.
That's, you holding on to the side, you abiding with Esau. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You dwelling in the world. The Lord said, woe to you. Death and destruction. Go ahead, Al.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yep.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
That's what we getting ready to come into. One people gonna stand up and fight against another. And you think these patriots, man, you think they gonna get jabbed out, man? Hell no. They ain't with that. They ready. You got military now who saying they done left. Like the brother mentioned earlier, Missouri City Police Department, the whole police department quit. What you think that they saying is over wages and all that? But as soon as that thing was made, man, they got the hell out of there. So put two and two together. So yeah, man, it's gonna get wild out here. It's gonna get wild for real. And it's gonna be who to build up that spiritual bank account. It's gonna be from faith to faith, and you can cash in. You don't want to be, damn, man, I should have did one more lesson. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna want to have that feeling. Oh, damn, I should have went out there and seen the brothers. You ain't gonna want to have that feeling, man. Or I should have went out and teach. You ain't gonna want to have that feeling. What does you say? Y'all said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. You don't want no grass.
You don't want to be lukewarm.
That's it, huh? That's it.
Lord, spew you at it now.
Yeah, man.
It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, that's why it's a must that we pray without ceasing.
That's it.
You know, really constantly be in prayer, man.
Yeah, man. Because you got certain believers who be wayward too. So guess what? You ain't gonna be defended either. Because you weren't faithful. You believe in the prophecies, but you got a nest egg, or you done, like one body, man, you done stocked up all these goods. They gonna come kill your ass first. You broadcasting it. They gonna come kill you and take all what you had stocked up, your beans and rice, and you out of here.
Like carnal.
Yeah, carnal as hell.
Be carnal leading to death.
Hey, man.
Carnal as hell.
Like those Sakari guys, man.
It's the spirit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
See?
Oh.
Yeah, you carnally minded, you gonna die. And the Lord co-signed on it. He gave it 3 trumpets. That's damn right. You gonna die. You carnally minded. Yeah, that's right. You come with a spirit, man. Very heavy spirit. Yeah, you just hollering out. That's right.
Them niggas be Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm about to cut them niggas off, man. Bitcoin.
But see, them folks like that, they're not gonna be protected because they haven't been building themselves up for the time we coming into. Again, Jacob's trouble, man. That's what this thing is about. Rulership. And who's gonna come out on top? Well, the scriptures already say the Israelites are gonna come out on top. Go ahead, Al. Can you hold Psalms 98 and 2? Okay. Start it, man.
For there shall be sedition among men,
Yep.
and invading one another.
Go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They ain't gonna worry about what you goddamn governors got to say, what you mayors got to say. They gonna hold that scrap on y'all ass.
Like you saying, elected official, Joker came out the crowd, throw the egg at him.
No. Dang.
In that regard.
It's already, you know, manifesting a little bit. But when all hell break loose, you think they gonna be listening to your ass? Hell no. Read that from the top again.
For there shall be sedition among men.
See, sedition among men. Can somebody look at that word, sedition, real quick? The scriptures say there shall be sedition among men. Go ahead.
And invading one another.
Yep.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to stop like the rule say. Ain't no be calling no goddamn 911 in that day. You have reached a number that is no longer connected. Man, that what you gonna hear, a sweet ass dial tone.
Like what the Lord said, call the other God.
Oh yeah.
Call them niggas, man.
Yeah.
When that shit get crazy,
Yeah.
like that. Call Buddha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call Muhammad.
Yeah, man. Call Sweet Jeebus. Call JC. Who you gonna call on IUIC? Who you gonna call on?
Yeah.
I want to know that. You got that word sedition? You got it too? Go ahead.
This is the Google definition of sedition: conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or a monarchy.
See? And that's what's going to happen, man. These folks gonna rise up against you, Esau. Get Isaiah 19 and 19 right quick. I mean Isaiah 19 and 2, slack. And that's what you're seeing, man. They're finna get ready, and the Lord has, matter of fact, get Isaiah 19 and 14 before you get 19 and 2. Because the Lord has mixed this spirit. Go ahead,
Isaiah 19 and 14, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
In the midst thereof. They go in that word perverse, it goes a little crooked. It's all broken up, man. It's not stable. And it's going to be Egyptian against the Egyptian. Read that again.
The Lord hath mingled perverse spirits in the midst thereof.
Go ahead.
And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
See, they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
As a drunken man staggering in his vomit.
Yeah, man, that's why he done mandated that thing, and that shit gonna backfire in his face. He done, in every work thereof. Every work. You trying to pump money into the stock market? Well, guess what? The Lord will mingle the perverse spirit, and it's not gonna work. You trying to pump money, all right, get out these stimulus checks, well, guess what? It's not gonna work.
So he didn't roll in the stone?
Yeah. So that same stone gonna be rolled on his own way. Coming down on your head, Esau. Go ahead,
Isaiah 19, verse 2. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother,
see,
and everyone against his neighbor.
It's going down.
City against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
And the Lord said, what? A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Get that? Mark 4?
Yeah. Mark 3, I believe.
No, it's like
3 and 25.
Yeah, 3 and 20. It should be 25. Yeah, kind of. It's like.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna start at 24.
Yep.
This book of Mark 3 and 24.
Yeah, man, a kingdom divided itself can't stand. That's what the Lord is doing. He's mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Babylon to what? Bring forth his work. To cause what? We reading this second Exodus. This. Go ahead,
This is the book of Mark 3 and 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Go ahead.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Go ahead.
And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided,
go
he
ahead.
cannot stand.
He cannot stand.
But hath an end.
But Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Hey, man.
Hey, that's
hey.
Time up.
Hey. That's the Lord.
Yeah,
you like, that's right. Hey, that's spirit too. That's right.
Freedom.
Yeah. He said Jacob is the beginning of it, then following, man. That's what we at. And you gotta be built a certain way, man. Go ahead, you got precept? Go ahead.
This is the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 15. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand.
Yep. Go ahead.
He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure.
Yeah, the kingdom is not for the endure, man. It's on the what is that? Highway to hell.
Yeah.
You on the highway to hell.
Hey, Esau be bumping this shit out that shit everywhere.
Yeah, but his ass on the highway to hell. Yeah, and hell is a condition. You want to be in a lower state, man. These are the birth pains of the kingdom of heaven. I mean, the brother was saying this guy is gonna get a whole lot worse before it get any better. It's gonna get a whole lot worse. You got more out?
This is Job, chapter 8, verse 22. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame.
Woo! Go ahead.
And the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught.
Yeah, the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught, man. Your kingdom is finished. It's already numbered. What is that? It's a scripture in Job where it says his days are numbered. What's that? Job 14:4. See if that's it. Job 14:4. Yeah, man. It's numbered. 14:5. Read that.
This is the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
Yeah, seeing. We seeing his days are determined. Go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee.
Yeah, with you. How about your outside? Go ahead.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep. Go ahead.
Turn from him.
Oh, Salaki. Read that last part again. That's all we want. Read that last part.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Thou hast appointed his what?
His bounds
His
that
bounds
he cannot pass.
That he cannot pass. So when the Lord said that's it, he saw that's it. You ain't gonna get 1 second more of rulership. Not 1 second more. Go ahead, dog.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride,
See?
the city shall be troubled.
Pride, man. And they fall after the way of Esau. He that have fellowship with a proud man shall be likened to him. So guess what? The cities are going to be troubled. And you ain't going to see the prophets of the Lord out here. Hey, you hear that siren going on when all hell break loose. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50.
You got it.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You know, and for your pride, man, many great miseries will be in famine. You know, these martial law troops. You know, these crazy troops run up in your shit, dragging you up out your house. You know, beating the shit at you. You know, it's a real crazy thing. The teeth of wild beasts. You know, you got these crazy animals. The power being out. The Lord said, pray that your flight be not in the winter. You know, it be cold. I spoke on the moratorium. You know, but many great miseries. The Lord's gonna do this, man, because you niggas refuse to repent, man. You know, so for many great miseries. You know.
And you're going to know it after death by pain. When you in the spirit world, you see in your house, you're like, damn. Then you're going to know it after death by pain.
Got it back here.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, starting at verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty.
Yeah, while you had yet liberty. Go ahead.
And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
Right now.
Understood not.
And that goes back into the mindset. being drawn out of the mindset of Babylon the Great and into the mindset of Yahweh Shah. They understood not. This is vital, critical information for your salvation, for you to be protected in the day of trouble. Go ahead, huh?
But despised it.
See? Go ahead.
The same must know it after death by pain.
See, the Lord didn't say just death. He said death by pain. That's when you gonna know it.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yep.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Yep.
but shall destroy their houses
Yep.
with the sword,
Yep.
and spoil their goods.
That's what this whole thing gonna lead up to, man. What about the people that work on the docks? You think they gonna want to get that thing? And who gonna offload the cargo? See, the Lord will mix a perverse spirit to where they're gonna err in every work. It's not gonna work out for you, E. Your kingdom is finished. It's been found wanting. So every move you make is just a move for the fall of your downfall. Go ahead, huh?
Because of the lack of bread,
Yep.
and for great tribulation.
And for great tribulation, man. The lack of bread. Can you go to Jeremiah 30? Yeah, man, this thing is leading into Jacob's trouble. That's why it's calling Jacob's trouble. Yeah, precept. You got that.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, and I'm starting at verse 6. It says, How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Yep.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Go ahead.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Jake crazy, man. Black Power.
Dude,
Read that from the top again, man.
Isaiah.
We got to get away from these niggas, man. Yeah, man. Oh, I was looking at a thing popped up on my screen on my recommendations, and it was the Miami football team. They players talking after the game, and then one Jake came up, and you could visually see his face was slanted down like he had what's that shit?
Palsy.
Cerebral palsy. After he done took that thing, and now he's talking like this.
Like a bell palsy.
Yeah, bell palsy. Yeah. That's just, you know. I was thinking about that, Jake. He don't have to take that thing. His face gonna be disfigured for the rest of his life. We gotta get away from these niggas, man. Go ahead,
Again, this is Isaiah 13 and verse 6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Yep.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Woo, go ahead.
Therefore shall all hands be faint.
Yeah, all hands are gonna be faint. They ain't gonna have no answers, man. What you think we approaching, man? We ain't gonna have no answers. Go ahead.
And every man's heart shall melt. And it shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them.
Yep.
They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Woo, go ahead.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
Yeah, both with wrath and fierce anger, man. The day of the Lord is coming cruel. Man, and you can look at the face of these so-called Negroes, man, they have no clue what's gonna happen. They just, like sheep, led to the slaughter. Just more on that, just a little bit more. You got it.
To lay the land desolate,
Yep.
and he shall destroy the sinners thereof.
Ooh, he said to lay the land desolate. And the Lord said he gonna what?
He shall destroy the sinners thereof.
He just destroy the sinners thereof.
Out of it.
Out of it. 2/3 straight, you gotta go. You just gotta go. Go ahead. Yeah, Jeremiah 36. Yep.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now, And see,
oh, see, that's the spirit. Actually, now we just saying where every man with pains in his, you know,
faint.
Yeah, faint. He hope. Read it.
And see whether a man does travail with child.
See?
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins.
See, you be scared of shit. But the men of the Lord are going to be stable in that day. Why? Because we've been hip to the game plan. The Lord told us what to expect. If you to watch a scary movie for the first time and they do a jump scare, yeah, you oh shit. Well, you watch it again, you know where it's coming up at. Watching with your old lady, you know. All of a sudden she gets scared. Oh, it's okay, baby. Yeah. Man, why you ain't scared?
Like Lil Nas X might have a baby for real.
Hey, man, that nigga, man. That nigga, man.
We're gonna kill that nigga, man.
That nigga gonna die a grievous death. Yeah. That nigga gonna die a grievous death, man. And I hope it's displayed before a billion. Yeah. Nigga, man. Go ahead, Al. Come.
Wherefore,
So like it. You started at the top. Come.
ask ye now, and see whether a man does travail with child.
Yep.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins,
Yep.
as a woman in travail,
Mm-hmm.
and all faces are turned into pale.
Yeah. You seen a person out there scared out their wits. They don't even look. They got a blank expression on their face. Well, yeah. Amazed, astonished, like, damn. But that's what the Lord has prepared, man. These are times we coming into. And Jake hadn't been girding himself up. He hasn't been preparing himself for the battle. Did you get that? What is that, 2 14? Tell yourself to the battle. I think you need to read up on that, like 2 verses too. Go ahead, Al.
Alas, for that day is great.
Yep.
So that none is like it.
See? So that none is like, hey, we was talking about the goddamn robot dog. It's not going to be anything like it. What about even the damn robots that they got, man? You think they showing you this just to show you this?
So like it's drones with guns on them, man. A drone with a gun, man.
Hey, man, let me tell you how Esau did it, man. You remember that movie, The Purge? The second one, where it was the beginning showing you how it all orchestrated? They sent those drones in there. Jake was being caught up there. He was suited up, booted up. He had his posse with him. I think he was like an ex-Marine or something. And guess what? Them drones came and laid all their ass down. And that was the end of that shit. So what you gonna do against that, man? You gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta understand it's him on the left-hand side, orchestrating this thing. You got it out. Come.
For that day is great.
Yep.
So that none is like it.
Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
See?
But he shall be saved out of it.
But he, who is that he? The elect. The elect is going to be saved out of it. Come on up. Get Daniel 12. I got you holding something up.
For the battle. That's what I'm looking for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for the battle.
Yeah, 12 and 1.
The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up,
Yep.
the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Yep.
And there shall be a time of trouble,
A time of trouble, Jacob's trouble.
such as never was since there was a nation,
See?
even to that same time.
Go ahead.
And at that time thy people shall be delivered.
Oh, that he, thy people shall be delivered. Go ahead.
Every one that shall be found written in the book.
See? Go ahead.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
Yep.
Some to everlasting life,
Yep.
and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Yeah, you in this confusion. All right, you in Babylon. The Lord said, read that again. Many shall what?
And some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Read that from the top, officer.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Ooh, it's an everlasting life. And some to everlasting contempt. Yeah, man. If Nas X is an Israelite, he gonna come back fucking shamed, man. Everlasting contempt. Go ahead,
And they that be wise shall stand as the brightness of the firmament.
Shall stand as the brightness of the firmament. We standing stiffly. That was it on that. You found that scripture yet? Go to 2 Ezra 16, start at 68.
Oh yeah, come on.
Okay,
got it. It's a lie.
It's all good.
I ain't go with my first mind. I ain't go with spirit. That's a lie.
Okay. As pilgrims upon the earth?
Yeah, no, I ain't. Spirit was telling me that, but I ain't go with it. All right, the 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 40. And it says, the great and mighty clouds. I got it. It's a lie.
Got it.
All right, this book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40, and it says, "O my people, hear my word, make ye ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth."
See that? That ain't what I want. Break that down. Read that again.
2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth."
Going into these times that we're going into, you're going to have to be moving. You can't stay just set and planted in just one place, in your mind. Thinking about the past, thinking about what you're going to do next week. You're going to be on the move, man, like what's that, the book of Eli. We're going to be like pilgrims on the earth, man. We're going to be moving and grooving, man. So you can't be attached, to nothing of this world, man. Remember Lot's wife, man.
Right.
Trying to hold on to the things of the world, man. You got to gird up your mind, man. Like we say, man, get your mind right.
2 Ezra 14 to 14, "Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature."
And that's what you're going to have to do, man, in the time that we're going into. Where it's going to be animals out here, power going to be out, a lot of the death, the death, they ain't finna bring, man. You're going to have your mind right, man, or you're going to fall apart. But it's this doctrine that's getting you ready. Because these other counts are not going into prophecy, man. They're not telling you, the things that's going to come to pass, how bad it's going to get. They the omitting Jacob's trouble, man. That's big prophecy, man.
Yeah, man.
How you going to look over that, man? So when it happens, and the Lord comes like a thief in the night, man, you're going to be caught out there, man. You're going to be caught off guard, man.
Got one there for
you. You go ahead. Yeah, that's pretty stuff I had wanted, but it was something else. Go ahead,
"And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times."
Hey, and your thoughts, man, putting off a dollar raise, thinking about a dollar raise, or what I'm going to do, when it's time to take that jab, when my job say you got to take that jab, man. Get your mind right, man. Put your faith in your how about some y'all was shot. Otherwise you're going to die, man. Tell you, there's no better way to tell you. No hard, no good or bad way.
No easy way to tell you you're going to die.
If you don't make no terror to turn to the Lord, man, you're going to die.
Yep. There's more on that?
I got one more.
Go ahead.
It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter."
Greater evils, man. Yeah. Bad times are coming. 2 Ezra chapter 36, chapter 15, and start at verse 30.
It's like, if I might add, greater evil.
Yep.
You see greater evil, just like the men that got killed. the men that got killed working in Hewattown. You know, not one, but two got electrocuted. You know, wait till the Lord take this great number. Yeah. You know, all the niggas that's taking this jab, man. Yeah. You know.
So like, my man, if you consider, you know, right now you actually hear more sirens than ever.
Yeah, you hear more alerts. Yep. This thing's supposed to be a warning sign. When you see the prophets, all right, the teachers, the lowly men out on the highways and byways teaching, that should trigger something. I know it triggers something in me, it triggers something in these other brothers. Hey, if you got a charger, cord, you can plug your phone there. Yeah, man. We heard the word and it was, the Lord let us know. You know? That was it on that?
Yeah, time.
Yeah, you got that. Come on, this is book of 2 Ezra. Oh man, that's the lady from the news station. Mm-hmm. Dang, I forgot her name.
Oh, well, second time passing through it.
Really? Yeah, she was smiling. She was happy. She know this bitch is over with. Go ahead, Al. Come on, this is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, verse 66. Yep. What will ye do? Yep. What will ye do? Go ahead. Or how long will ye hide your sins before the Most High? Yeah, man. Go ahead. And his angel. Go ahead. Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Yep. Fear him. Yep. Leave off from your sin. Yep. And forget your iniquity. Go ahead. To meddle no more with them. Yeah, the Lord said don't go back to what your old ways was. Don't go back into the world. Leave off from your sins, not to meddle into them. Go ahead. Forever, so shall the Most High lead you forth. See? And deliver you. Oh, you're going to either be led by Esau, or you're going to be led by Yahweh Shah. Who would you rather be led by? You got to remember, Yahweh Shah is leading Esau. Can you hold Habakkuk 3 and 8? Oh, no, 3 and 2. Habakkuk 3. Start at the top. Is it charged? Hit that little button on the side. It is.
It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, and you want verse 2?
Yeah.
It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, and verse 2. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech.
Woo, oh Lord, I heard thy speech. See, once we heard this truth and we seen our teeth in front of us, what we did? We hearkened. Yep. Go ahead.
And was afraid.
And we was afraid. See, we heard that trumpet, like the brother, that trumpet being blown. We heard it was a trumpet of warning. Yep. The watchman was blowing a trumpet of warning. Hey, get your ass out the way. The Lord is coming with great wrath. Go ahead.
Oh Lord, revive thy work.
Yep.
In the midst of the years.
Go ahead.
In the midst of the years, make known.
Yep, the Lord is making known. He is making known this word. Right? Go ahead.
In wrath, remember mercy.
See, in wrath, because it's the wrath of Yahweh Shah. In wrath, remember mercy. Go ahead.
Yahweh came from Teman.
That's it on there. Okay, fine. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude. Who is this wrath coming from? The burning wrath of a great multitude from who? Yahweh, Mahashim Yahweh, Jacob's trouble. And we asking the Lord, hey, we know you coming with the wrath. Please remember mercy. These other Jakes ain't asking for that. These Israelites ain't asking for that. They ain't asking for mercy. They were like, Lord, let my reality show get on. Lord, let my record album go gold. Nigga ain't even saying platinum. That nigga said gold. That's what these niggas, they don't want the Lord to remember mercy for them. That's why they gonna be destroyed. And you already know Jake ain't, old regular Jake ain't crying out, so he ain't got no hope. He done. You got it out. And they shall take away certain of you. Yep. And feed you, being idle, which things offer unto idols. Yeah, man. They gonna see
Well, we read it in Wisdom of Solomon. They gonna see what sort you is. And that's really the Lord trying you if you put in that position. Remember, he said the ones who have kept his patience, he gonna keep from the hour of temptation. They're not gonna get that same thing that everybody else get. Because they don't that certain church, the Church of Philadelphia, the Church of Brotherly Love. If you love me, feed my sheep. Those are the ones that are going to be kept from the hour of temptation. You got it, out.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Oh yeah, if you consent to take that thing, the Lord said you're gonna be had in derision. If you consent to take that thing, you done. Revelation 14:9. That's you, baby, all day. Tormented with the false prophet and the devil in the lake of fire, which is America, one body. Man, you niggas is crazy. Man, them niggas is crazy, man. They waxing worse and worse before the congregation. And the Lord is making that thing manifest. So now you have no excuse not to know what's the path. Now you have no excuse. The path is clear. Are you going to choose life or you going to choose death? You going to get Lord leads you or you going to have Esau lead you? Lead your ass to the eater. Lead your ass to the guillotine. Lead your ass to being a perpetual servant, man, when he put that digital R in your ass. Go ahead, Al.
And trodden underfoot.
Yep.
For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Oh, great insurrection. We read it in Revelation 12:17. Make the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant. Well, it's the same thing we read here. Go ahead, Al.
They shall be like madmen.
Read that from the top again.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection.
A great insurrection, go ahead.
Upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, that's why we read Habakkuk 3. In wrath, remember mercy. Because the Lord set these things out. So we ask the Lord, Lord, we know you're going to bring the pain. Please don't bring pain to us. You know? Go ahead, Al.
They shall be like madmen. Sparing none.
Go ahead.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
See? Go ahead.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their house. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah, the ones going to be protected are the ones who are going to be known who are the Lord's chosen. It's going to be evident. It's going to be plain. There ain't going to be a doubt in that day. Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fight.
See? Go ahead.
Hear, O ye my beloved.
Oh, see the Lord coming with a pep talk. Hear ye, O my beloved,
saith the Lord.
See? Go ahead.
The days, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. But I will deliver you from the same.
But I will deliver you from the same. He said I deliver all or them. He said I will deliver you from the same. You think they reading these precepts at ISUBK? They trying to give you a precept to donate. What a man, rough God. You think they reading this precept at IUIC? No, they trying to get you to get your woman goddamn in order. And the scripture say the unbelieving wife, right, is sanctified by the believing husband. You gotta worry about her getting right, as long as you right.
That's it.
But see, they ain't reading these precepts. And they ain't gonna be protected because they ain't gonna know these precepts.
Work out your own salvation.
That's it, That's it. That's it. Hey, man. That's what it's about. Go ahead,
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. For Yahweh shall shine.
Neither doubt. Now we in this flesh. You see them goddamn Gurkha troops pull up in the neighborhood, we gonna be like, shit. Then you'll be like, oh, the Lord said this. You're going to be like, the Lord said this. But the Lord said he's going to neither doubt for what?
For Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is your guide.
See?
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
See? Commandments and precepts. Think they reading that precept? And what is that? IGOC or ISOC? No. That's how serious it is. Real quick. Yeah, give me your precept.
This
Isaiah
2nd Ezra 9 and 7.
Yep.
And everyone that shall be saved,
everyone that shall be saved, go ahead,
and shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Yo, faith requires works, which is believing.
Yep.
If you believe it, you're going to get all the way into this thing. Go ahead.
Shall be preserved.
Ooh, preserved. Meaning you are in the midst of danger. The Lord said preserved. Go ahead.
From the sad perils.
See?
And they and shall see my salvation in my land, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Sanctified them for me from the beginning. So for the elect, Esau, you can't even touch them. You can't even touch them. Again, we understand that certain men is going to be delivered up for a testimony against you, devil. And it's going to be a testimony to the congregation that the Lord saved them out of those certain sin perils. Hey, spiritual power is coming. You get that wisdom knowledge.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Wisdom and knowledge. This wisdom that the Lord has given us is meant to preserve you. And the knowledge that he has given us is meant to keep us stable. If we know what's coming, we ain't going to fall apart. Go ahead, huh?
And the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure. That's the precious thing, man. You fear the Lord now when he ain't just open up on Jake. You seeking him now when all hell ain't broke loose. That's a reward for that. Seeking him early. You got that precept? Go ahead.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west.
Who fear the name of the Lord? Back to ISOC, IUIC, saying we don't have the name, you calling on sweet Jesus. Man, they that fear the Lord, go ahead.
Fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
The Spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard against these goddamn devils, man. Maybe come by way of you being invisible. They walk right past you. That's one of those words you go into, is invisible.
Yep.
You're going to disappear. How you think your house shot went through the midst of all them damn jakes that was trying to put him to death? He disappeared. You moved to the end.
Who that was, I thought they were having their dream when they was walking out the prison.
Oh, Peter.
Peter, yeah.
Yeah, man. Those are the mighty works of Yahweh by Shah. And he's going to do it again. You got a precept? Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 10. I'm starting at verse 9.
Yep.
But wisdom delivers from pain those that attend upon her.
See, wisdom delivers from pain those that attend upon her. See, you've been seeking the Lord early. He had to put that spirit on you to even do that. Go ahead,
I'm going to go down to verse 12.
Finish that.
You want me to read through it? All the way to 12?
Yeah, read all the way through.
Okay, it says, when the righteous fled from his brother's wrath.
Yep. Oh, we're in the same time now.
Yep.
The righteous are going to flee from his brother's wrath. Go ahead. Things that were written aforetime was written for our learning. Yep. That we, through comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
That's it,
Go ahead,
She guided him in right paths.
Yep.
Showed him the kingdom of Yahweh.
Yep.
And gave him knowledge of holy things.
Continue.
Made him rich in his travail.
Yep.
And multiplied the fruit of his labor.
And the Lord did that before, he's going to do it again. Continue.
And covetousness of such as oppressed him,
Yep, of such as oppressed him, go ahead.
she stood by him and made him rich.
Yep.
She defended him from his enemies.
See, wisdom is a defense. She defended him from his enemies. Go ahead.
And kept him safe from those that lay in wait.
See, kept him safe from this devil. Is he threw the rock and hid and wait for you to come around the corner so he can stab you in the back. He laying in wait. He create the problem and give you the answer. And the answer is the only answer he got. I'm gonna kill you. That's his answer.
That's it.
I'm gonna kill you. Go ahead, Al.
And kept him safe from those that lay in wait. And in the sore conflict,
Yep.
she gave him the victory.
See, we already had a victory. Go ahead.
That he might know that godliness is stronger than all.
See, godliness is stronger than all. Can you get Psalms 98?
Psalm 98.
Yep. Godliness is stronger than all. You got a piece of it?
Oh, no,
Yeah, man. We've already gotten the victory.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 98. Verse 2. The Lord has made known his salvation.
See?
His righteousness has he openly showed in the sight of his heathen.
Yeah, he's got our enemies. The Lord has showed his righteousness in the sight of the heathen. Go ahead.
He has remembered his mercy.
Woo, in wrath. Remember mercy. Go ahead.
And his truth.
And go ahead.
Toward the house of Israel.
Toward the elect. Go ahead.
All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our power.
See, all the ends of the earth have seen the salvation. It's already written. Matter of fact, start at verse 1. Please.
It says, "Oh, sing unto the Lord
that's it.
a new song,
A new song, go ahead.
for he hath done marvelous things.
It says he have done marvelous things. Go ahead.
His right hand and his holy arm
Go ahead.
hath gotten him the
See,
victory."
it's already written. He's gotten him the victory. It's already set in stone. So, shit, don't fall prey to Esau. You know? This kingdom is finished. It's over with. The sun is setting on this bitch. That's it. That's it. That deadly wound cannot be healed. Get that. Okay. You still holding that, right? Okay. We're going to read probably all the way down until the end of the chapter. Yeah, man. She's circling the grain. She's trying to sit in the dust.
I'm gonna start at 8.
Go ahead.
This book is Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen
Yep.
and destroyed.
Yep.
How for her?
Yep.
Take balm for her pain.
I'll take balm for her pain. Go ahead.
If so be, she may be healed.
If so be, she may be healed, right?
We went.
These certain stimulus checks, you know, they pumping money into the stock market, right? If so be, go ahead.
If so be, she may be healed.
Yep.
We would have healed Babylon,
Yep.
but she is not healed.
Yep.
Forsake her.
Yeah, forsake her. Come out of the mindset of the ways of Babylon the Great. Repent. Because this bitch is stupid. Go ahead.
And let us go everyone into his own country.
Yep.
For her judgment reached unto heaven.
Yep.
And is lifted up even to the sky.
And that's what you're seeing play out, man. You gotta remember, it's a duality with the Lord. He's bringing the death and destruction. He's also bringing the mercy. You know? Can you get Sirach 33 and 14 real quick? Let's prove that.
This book of Sirach 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil.
Yep.
And life against death.
Go ahead.
So is the godly against the sinner.
So is the godly against the sinner. Go ahead.
And the sinner against the godly.
Go ahead.
So look upon all the works of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 2 and 2.
Yep.
One against another.
One against another. Go ahead.
I'll wake up.
That's it on that. Matter of fact, read that verse again.
So look upon all the works of the Most High.
Look upon all the works of the Most High. Go ahead.
And there are two and two.
Yep.
One against another.
One against another. The duality of Yahweh Shah. So he set up these evil people, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right, to bring forth the destruction, to punish Jacob. What it say in Psalm 17 and 13? Get that real quick. Psalm 17 and 13.
This book of Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord.
Yep.
Disappoint him.
Disappoint him.
Cast him down.
Yep.
Deliver my soul from the
Deliver
wicked.
my soul from who?
The wicked.
The wicked Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Which is thy sword.
He's using Esau to punish us, along with these other nations. Go ahead, Dad.
Keep going on that.
No, there's it. You got a precept? Oh. Yeah, let's go back. Come on, this is second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. Yep. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is your guide. Yep. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Yep, the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Go ahead. Saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let not your sins weigh you down. Don't think of the things that you've done. All right, hope for the mercy of the Lord. The Lord had to tweet on that one. Go ahead. And let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Yeah, don't worry about what you did, man. Understand the Lord then guided you all the way over to that, but he has something good in store for you. That's what you got to believe. Go ahead. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins. That's the duality of the Lord. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins. Go ahead. And covered with their iniquity. Go ahead. Like as a field is covered over with bushes. Go ahead. And the path thereof covered with thorns. Yep. That no man may travel through. That no man may travel. Go ahead. It is left undressed. Yep. And is cast into the fire. Yep. To be consumed therewith. To be consumed therewith. And that's what's going to be for you, Chase, man. Who haven't been girded up in the spirit, man. You haven't been taking this thing seriously. You're going to be had in derision. You're going to be burnt up. Let's go to Luke chapter 21. There's the end of that. 25. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun. Yep. And in the moon. And in the moon. And in the stars. Yep. And upon the earth, distress of nations. Hey, that's what we coming to, man. In the earth, distress of nations. You seeing it playing out on a small scale, but man, hey, this thing right here is going to bring distress of nations. Go ahead. With perplexity. And they ain't going to have no clue what to do. Go ahead. The sea and the waves roar. Well, it's the analogy for the people. Right? Go ahead. Men's hearts failing them for fear. Again, men's hearts failing them for fear. Go ahead. And for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Well, look at hey man, sedition among men. The lack of bread. All hell is getting ready to break loose. Go ahead. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Yep. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Yep, with power and great glory. They're going to be shook, man. All right? They're going to be shook by seeing Yahweh. They're going to be shook by those ICBM missiles coming to approach this place. Continue. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. Then look up. And lift up your head. That's it. For your redemption draws nigh. For your redemption draws nigh. So, man, stay steadfast, man. Believe in Yahweh Shah, your redemption draws nigh. pray this been edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honor to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you, brothers, labor worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Shalom.
DTA, a Bible ball. Soon.
Night.
Soon. Nigga, tap into your bank account. You know.
Allah, yeah,